JOATD, back with another video. Here in front of you is a BMW X5 E70. It is the 5.0i edition, and we're having a problem where we're getting a shuddering or shaking or jerking feeling when you're turning at a slow RPM. Okay, so the car's turning and you're like going pretty slow, you just get this small shaking feeling. Now I looked up everything, and there is about only 3 ways to fix this that may work. The first thing would be to do a transfer case calibration. You would use a scan tool for that. The second thing would be to change the fluid in the transfer case. Okay. The third thing would be getting the transfer case replaced. So I'm going to start with changing the fluid. This fluid right here, you're going to need this. It's about $75 for 1 quart. You only need 1 liter of it, so it should be okay. Now, the special tool that you need is still in the bag, but this right here is the special tool. 17 millimeter on one side, and I think the other side is a H14. It's a hex bolt. And this is the tool that you would need to take the drain plugs out. I'll put links in the description to let you know where to get this tool from. And you can order the DTF1 fluid from Amazon, but I just went to the BMW dealership and just got me some or whatever. All right, let's get started. First thing you have to do is start the car, let the car run for about 10-15 minutes, and then the fluid in the transfer case will be warm enough to come out. All right, we got the car up on the ramps, and what I'm going to do is let it sit for about 10 minutes to 15 minutes and just let it run. So I'm up under the vehicle at the back towards the pipes. Okay, if you can see that, towards the pipes. So if you look, you can see where I got the tool at. That drain, that plug right there, that's the actual drain plug, and the fuel plug is all the way up in there. Get a light on it. See that? Where it says ATC 450. That plug right above it up there, that's the fuel plug. So you're gonna have to pump this back into the transfer case, okay? So you gotta have a pump to do this. If you look over here to the side, you can see how I got the tool already inside the plug to drain it. We're gonna drain it, and then when we drain it, we're gonna see how much is in here. It says that it only takes 1 liter, so we're gonna check to see how much actually comes out too. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this loose, drain it, and then we're gonna fill it back. All right. All right. So let's start by breaking this sucker loose. Hopefully it's not too hard, because I don't have no room to do nothing. Let's see. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get me a hammer to tap this. Let's see. So I went and got me a hammer so I can tap on it. See if I can get this loose. Jeez. Let's see. Stand on this side, see if I can pull this loose. Pretty tight. There we go. Oh, God, guys. That was really tight. There you go. It's loose now. All right. So we got that loose. And we're going to loosen the field plug. So that it can breathe, make it so that it'll pour out better. Let's see. This tool is actually a little too big to get to the field plug. I think if I took it apart and moved it down some, I think you can just, maybe I just ain't holding it right. Let's see. Let me go see if I can do something with this. Alright guys, so I had to take this wrench and grind it down a little bit, make it a little thinner, so I'll be able to get it up in here a lot easier. And I cut the hex tool in half. If you can see that, I cut it in half. So I'm gonna see if this is gonna work. It should. There we go. Got it in there. All right. So all we got to do is just push it. There it is. Got it. So that did work. And all we got to do is just turn it. You can just turn it by hand. And this one's loose too. Yeah, that was loose too. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a drain pan, put it directly up under it, so when we take this loose, it can just pour out. Like I said, it's only a liter. Should be only a liter under there. So let's get this stuff out of here. There we go. I'm just gonna let it drain. gonna let that drift for a little bit, and then I'm gonna fill it back up. All right, guys, so now that it's all out, we're gonna go ahead and start putting this in. It's gonna be a little difficult because the car's not as high as I want it to be, but you know, we'll figure it out. We're gonna take this hose and we're gonna put this inside the transfer case. Actually, I can do it this way. Alright, so we got that down in the transfer case, and what we need to do is take this out of here and put this plug back in. Now, as you can see, it has like a little rubber grommet on it right here, a little green rubber grommet. It seems like it's still in good condition. All right. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put this on and tighten it down. Put this here, tighten it down. Clean it up a little bit. Like that. And get the tool, put the tool in. And we're gonna tighten it back up. Just like this. All right. So that's good and snug. All right, guys, so I got the tube in, and what I'm gonna do is start pumping it back down into the transfer case. All right. All right, guys, so we got everything in there. We got the whole quart in there. Let's see. And basically all we have to do is just put the other plug back up here. It's kind of tight. So you're gonna have to use 2 fingers to get it on there. There it is. We got that on. I'm tightening that down now. It got the whole cord in there. The bottom drain plug is tight, and we're going to tighten the one at the top, the fill plug. Tighten that up in there. Let's see. All right, guys, so like I said,
it was still hard for me to tighten that top bolt, so I had to get a box wrench. This is a ratcheting open face box wrench. It makes it so that you can tighten it and then slide it back across and tighten it. So I'm holding it right now. I can pull it and then just slide it back. It's a ratchet open face box wrench. Okay, so that's tight. All right, guys, so that is it for filling the transfer case. We got the bottom tight, top tight. I mean, we got it about, I don't know, maybe 15 newton meters, 10 newton meters. Is about hand tight, about as tight as you would tighten the drain plug for your oil. Okay, it's not super tight, but it's not loose. Okay, I say it's about 15 newton meters. That's hand tight. So we tighten the bottom, we tighten the top. We filled it up with a liter of DTF1 fluid, and we're gonna take this bad boy around the block and see what it does.
All right, guys, so taking the car for a ride, and what we're doing is, I'm at a stop sign. We're testing to see if the noise is gone. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, it's gone. Like right there on that turn, it would just be puttering, popping like a I don't know, like a vibrating feeling, and I'm not getting that. Coming to another stop sign. Let's see. Turn it all the way, and then just, let's see. Yeah, it's fixed. So guys, we got it. All you got to do is change the differential fluid. All right, guys, so I told you I was going to show you how much DTF fluid was pulled from the transfer case of the X5. If we turn this around, it's right at 600 milliliters. I put 800 milliliters into the transfer case, so I had 100 milliliters left over, and everything is working fantastic. The car is driving better, it's turning better, it's no shaking or jerking anymore. So guys, if you want your X5 to stop jerking or shaking when you're turning slow, you need to change the fluid in the transfer case. I got this directly from BMW, the dealership. DTF1 fluid, it's gonna work for you. Seems to me that the transfer case was low on fluid. That's why I was doing it. Plus the fluid was old. They say this is a lifetime fluid, but I figured out that lifetime for a BMW transfer case is 100,000 miles. So it needs to be changed after 100,000 miles. Or if you're just having a problem, it may not have enough fluid in it. The fluid that was put in it may not have been good. Who knows? But pulled 600 out, put 800 in. Car's running fine. This is JOATD. Please like, subscribe, donate. Please look in the descriptions. I have a lot of different types of files that you may need. Dealing with all videos, so each video has its own files, manuals, spec sheets, different things like that. Take advantage of it. JOATD, and I'm out.